Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before I get started, I just want to say thank you for all the lovely feedback I got on my first one. At the moment it's got just over 400 views and I'm so happy with that, considering it's my first video. I had no subscribers, nothing, so yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you. I can't wait to keep putting out more videos. Today I am going to be doing another makeup look, and this one is going to be more of a dramatic evening makeup look. Something I wore when I was on holiday in Florida recently. I done this look quite a lot for the evening. It's just a nice dramatic smoky eye, really nice look. So the first thing I'm going to do is primer, and again I'm using the Dream Smooth Primer by Maybelline New York. Just rub that in using my fingers. Next is foundation, and again I'm using the MAC Studio Sculpt in the shade NW20. I'm just going to dot that all over my face and then blend that in using my beauty blender. And because this is an evening look, I'm going to do another full layer of foundation, so I feel like when it's an evening look, it just needs to be a little bit more dramatic. Yeah, I just feel like I like it to look more like I'm wearing foundation in the evening look, so it's just a bit more, just a fuller coverage. Because I'm having a spotty day as well, again. Just gonna put that all over my spots. I do really recommend this foundation though if you've got dry skin. I actually got this foundation in Florida, and before I went out there I was suffering from dry skin just from the winter really, and since I've been using it my skin has been so much better, so I really recommend it. It's great. Right, now that foundation is done, I'm going to come back to bronzer and powder and contour and everything once I've done the rest of my face, just because obviously I'm doing a dark smoky eye and that's probably going to fall out. So next thing I'm going to do is my eyebrows, using the Tanya Burr Cosmetics palette again, with the Lottie London pink brush, using the shade Hot Cocoa. And again, just starting at the end. Because this is an evening look, I tend to do it a lot darker, so I don't tend to sort of tap the brush off as much because it's an evening look. I like it to them to be really fuller and thicker. Okay, that's one eye done. The next, start at the end again, take that down. Just keeping it lighter as you come to the front, as I feel like it looks more natural that way. There we go, that is brows done. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm sort of going to, I guess sort of carve my eyebrows out, just because I'm going to sort of go all out with this. I'm going to use a different makeup brush. I haven't actually used these makeup brushes yet. I'll show you the whole set. Look at this beast. So I got this off of Amazon. It is the brand, what is it called? It is called You Spicy. My friend Nicole actually ordered these, and when I saw them I had to get them. They were great. I think they were like £16 for all of these, every single one, and that is a bargain. They're really great quality. I sort of feel like the face brushes are a little bit better than the eye brushes. There's so many different things, you could use them for anything, for concealer, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this brush. I've used this before for concealer. It's the You Spicy number 17 brush. All I'm going to do, using the Lasting Perfection Collection concealer, I'm just going to dot that under my eyebrow and over the top of my eyebrow. Same on this one, not too much. And now I'm just going to blend that in using the You Spicy 17 brush. Just really gives your eyebrows a nice shape. Next, on to eyeshadow. I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution London Focus and Fix Eye Primer. Don't very often use eye primer, but I quite like this actually. So all I'm going to do is dot it over my lid. I'm just going to blend that in using my finger. Okay, now first one I'm going to be using is the Iconic Pro palette. I'm going to be using the Caramel Fudge shade again, just through the crease slightly. Put that off very lightly. Oh, and I'm using Makeup Revolution brush. This came in one of my palettes. I can't remember what one. It's got a nice fluffy end and then more of just for sort of patting an eyeshadow on. So I just like this one. So blend that through. Great, so that's my starting point done. Now I'm going to be going in with a little bit of a darker colour. I'm going to be using the darker brown colour in the Iconic Pro palette. The best thing to do with this is building it up. You want a tiny, tiny bit on your brush. Tap it off and using the same brush again. Start in the crease and build that up. Start in the outer side and blend through your crease. I always feel like starting from this side works best for me. I bring it down across the lid and across through the crease. The best thing is trial and error. Everybody goes wrong sometimes. Everybody puts on way too much. So many times I've done my makeup, took it off, started again. Everybody does it. So just keep building that up until it's at a colour that you're happy with. I do like to go quite dramatic when I go for a dark smoky eye. Now I'm just going to move on to the other eye before blending this in, just so I can see I can match it. So again, tap that off, starting with a little bit, starting at the side and working through the crease. Right, now I've got both my eyes sort of matching, I'm going to blend that in using Makeup Revolution London brush E103. So just go from side to side again, start at the top and blend. Okay, get on this eye, blend that in. Okay, now that's all blended in, I'm going to be adding a little pop of colour. This gorgeous emerald green, just to give my eye a real pop of colour. And I'm going to be using the Lottie London red brush. And I'm just going to cover my brush in that green. Tap that off. And all I'm going to do is press this onto my lid. Starting in the middle. And slightly into the crease as well, just very, very slightly. I will blend that in. Just slightly into the crease and we'll blend that out afterwards. I literally just put a little bit on my brush. Literally, just push a few times, tap that off. Start in the middle of your lid and pat that on. It's so easy. Now I'm just going to blend that again using the E103 brush. Just very lightly though. That's my main lid done. I'm really, really happy with that. I love how this darker colour really, really blends into that green nicely. I'm really happy with it. Next, I'm going to just slightly bring the green underneath. I'm going to be using another You Spicy brush. This is number 12. It's got a nice angle on it. That's why I'm just going to use it for underneath. I'm going to use the green again, dab that on, just under my lash line, bring that underneath. And again on the other eye. Just going to lightly blend that out using the other Makeup Revolution brush, very lightly. I'm really, really happy with that. Now comes the bit where I'm probably going to completely mess everything up. Eyeliner. Now this is a Makeup Revolution one as well, but all the writing and everything is actually rubbed off. So I don't know what it's called. It's in this shape. I think it's just their basic liquid eyeliner. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to do a winged liner or anything like that because I feel like these eyes are they're enough just on their own. So I'm just going to lightly, very lightly just line my lash line. Okay, that'll do. That will do. I'll just very lightly just line the very, very bottom of my lash line. Okay, I'll come back to mascara probably at the end. What I'm going to do now is concealer, some contour and highlighter. So using the Last Imperfection collection in the shade Fair, I'm going to dot that under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, up here, on my Cupid's bow, underneath my lips, and on my chin. I'm going to blend that in using my trusty beauty blender. Okay, and then after that I am going to do a contour. So using my Makeup Revolution palette again, using the bronzer, I'm using the F105 brush. I'm just going to tap that on there, tap that off. And in the hollows of my cheek, underneath my cheekbone, I'm going to just put that on. Just going to slightly bring that up as well onto my forehead. Just obviously a bit more full on this time. And same on the other side. Really, honestly, I cannot praise this stuff enough. It's just so good. I absolutely love it. Love it. I love it. So another thing I do when I'm contouring, especially if I'm going to have a night out, to make it a little bit more dramatic, I suck my cheeks in, see where that's going to finish about here, and I lightly put a few dots. Same on the other side. Okay, then all I do with my beauty blender is I get the pointed side and I blend that down like that. I just pull it down. And it just really finishes your contour off lovely. And again on the other side, just go up and down to give yourself a nice line. And then blend that in. Once that's all blended in, it'll just give your contour something that really lifts up your cheekbones. Next thing I'm going to do is just a little bit of blusher, using the same brush again, the same palette. A little bit of pink blusher, cheeks. Now for highlighter this time, I'm not going to use the highlighter in this set. I'm going to use another Makeup Revolution one. This is the Pro Illuminate. Yeah, it's so pretty, so gorgeous. The shimmer in it is just lovely. And I'm going to use the U Spicy number 32 brush. This is a gorgeous fan brush. I love it. Cover that in highlighter. Just lightly on the tops of your cheeks. I love that highlighter, it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to use the U Spicy number 16 brush. I'm going to put that back in the highlighter and I'm just going to go in, what's this bit called? I don't know. Well, I'm going to go in here anyway, brighten that up a little. Now I'm just going to do some mascara. I'm going to be using the Colossal Volume Express Mascara again. Okay, so that's pretty much everything done really. I'm just going to put a little bit of powder on my nose and on my chin and just on the top of my forehead. I'm going to be using the MAC powder Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Medium. And I'm just going to be using a Makeup Revolution brush in F104. I feel like doing the powder now just helps you blend that contour out a little, just so you don't look as crazy. Okay, and the last thing is lips. I'm going to be going for a really bold lip. I'm going to be using a MAC lip liner, and it is the Miss Diva one, and MAC lipstick, and this is the Matte Diva. This is gorgeous. Love this shade. Love it. Love it. Love it. So first of all, I'm just going to line my lips. I'm not going to overline them because I feel like this colour is so strong you don't need to. So starting at the top. Okay, now my lips are lined. I'm going to just go in with a lipstick and do my lipstick. And that is my finished look. I'm really, really happy with this look. I really love the way that the green goes lovely with the dark red lip. I love how shimmery it is. I love highlighter. It's one of my favourite things. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. If you want me to do any certain looks, please comment down below and I'll give them my best shot. I'm not a professional at all. This is just a hobby and I love it. So thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!